Escape Pod.
Once again, you're with Turnstyle Records Presents the Escape Pod. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Danoz.
I'm Sean Enough.
Four ways.
Yes.
Four
Welcome,
ways,
boys.
always. Is it you were at the start then, Dan? You were clicking on to the music, but more like a white guy click, and that made me think of another thing I thought of the other day.
Why was it a white guy click?
Because it was like chronically out of time. Unless
It was very in
there
time.
must be a latency in here. Is there an echo in here?
How very dare he?
Yeah, how very dare you?
No, but it's a segue because
Just for the record,
I
Dan
was
has timing.
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
wondering for the people out there that can't sing, right? So they're like humming around the house. I'm not talking about my wife, but they're humming a song, but it's out of key, right? Can they whistle in key?
More than
People that
likely
can't sing?
not.
Yeah, it takes some
So-
practice.
But even if you're whistling out of key, if you're far enough out of key, you're back in key.
Jazz style.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's the key.
You know, you
it's
pick
the
up
notes
the 135, or if you're jazzy, you can go the 145.
It's the notes
Or
you
what,
don't
what about
play.
you hint at the 4, but you
Yeah.
play the 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
No one did because it doesn't exist.
And you'd also know as a DJ that keys can completely contextual. You know, if the whole band inside the person's head is playing in that key, then they're playing in the right key. You know,
This is
Yeah.
correct. This is correct. Although
whatever it may be.
I don't have a band.
Right?
Yes.
That's a note that I can't sing.
That's
There's
even
there's
still-
a
that's still
difference
even-
between matching tone and knowing your do re mi's.
Yeah, okay. So somebody that could be established that if you can't sing, you can't whistle?
No, it's just they're suffering from tone deafness.
Okay.
And
Because I reckon it's a scale as well. Like,
Can it be learnt?
I can't make my
That's a
voice.
tough one. That's an odd question. I wonder this myself. Can it be learnt?
Can
Can
it
you
be
teach
taught?
someone to? Yeah, can it
Can
be taught?
It can be taught for a price. I know that because I teach people who are rubbish. And I'll take their money every day.
Yeah.
You
I
looked
wanted
like
to-
you were.
I was maybe I'll cheers myself.
I thought you were heading for your soundboard where you could have just had a Cheers sound sample,
Yeah.
but
So I wasn't actually attacking you with the white guy clicks.
sounded like
Like
a lot
it.
like a.
I could have said
Sounded a lot
throwing
like
some
could have said
shade.
Jeremy, but you were
Yeah.
actually the one clicking.
I
So.
was, and really well, and really in time.
And you should check out his band that he was in.
Yeah.
What
The
was
the Jazz Click Clicks.
Yeah, the clickety doodahs.
Yeah.
what was the band in high school though, Dan, that you're in?
There was a couple. The most prominent was probably Brain Implosion, and then probably you guys. With
Who's got the loudest click?
Click.
Yeah. Wait, stop. You get one click,
right.
whether it's rubbish or
I
not.
got greasy fingers.
No, it doesn't matter. If you
Okay.
fail, you fail. That's
Okay.
what makes it good. You
Okay,
get
Dan.
one.
Let it
you-
be known that
Okay,
I have
it's
red rooster
one
on the
finger.
way, yeah.
Danoz.
One finger, mate.
Okay, that's all right. Ooh.
Oh!
Jezbot.
Ah, you
Good bunch.
missed it.
Missed.
Jimmy Tucker.
I
Ah,
think
we
it's-
got a clear
I think
win
it's
here.
clear.
Sean
Clear
enough.
winner.
Good mic placement as well.
Can
Yeah.
Should have flicked it.
Yeah, the flick. Okay, that's.
They were all
I
white
think
guy clicking. Yeah.
we've covered clicking.
I think we've covered clicking. Now,
pack of
special
picnics.
announcement because we had some pre-tape shows, so we haven't been in here for a few weeks, and since then, young Jezbot has turned 40.
Happy birthday.
Day.
Thank you.
Day.
Thank you. I did. I decided to leave the country instead of throwing a 40th for my friends and family.
Is that because you were just generally depressed at the fact that you've now hit 40?
No, it was more of a spend the money on Jezbot rather than you lot.
Yeah.
Good call.
Kind of like how you had your wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of went and just got married, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't trying to exclude you guys.
It worked.
It was just it seemed like a good thing to do at the time.
Yeah, it was good.
I would have flown to China.
We're very
I
happy.
would've.
We're very happy for you.
Thank you.
But
Yes.
yeah. So you,
We went to Hoi An in Vietnam.
Oh.
And for the second time, we went about 7 years ago. Quite enjoyable, fellas and listeners out there. If you're going to go, best go soon because it may be ruined within another 7 years.
Okay, so you really must go.
You really must go quickly. It was
What's
ruined
well,
as in it's
volcano?
becoming a modern metropolis city.
well. I'll tell you how the day sort of goes. We're not in high season over there. It was, but it was still. 4 times busier than we went 7 years ago.
And it's peak wet season.
Yeah, it's just the
isn't
start of monsoon season, so
Yeah.
it's hot as balls.
it? Yep.
It can rain.
and also wet as balls. But providing you're in the shower.
Chance of rain, 100%.
Humidity,
100%.
4,000.
But what's happening is during the day, there's no one around, pretty much.
Too hot?
Too hot. Well, there's your punters, your real travellers. Because what's happening is Da Nang is where you land. That's where the airport is. Has had a massive increase for building. We're talking a couple of casinos,
Ooh.
theme parks, golf courses, Sheridans.
Okay.
All
That's all before you leave the airport.
Can we?
It's like within 10 minutes of the
Okay.
airport.
Do you
Yeah.
think we can trust the you said the fun park, the theme park? Can we trust that?
I think there's enough money being pumped into that place that
Because
you
you
can.
did tear your ass on this
Water
water slide
slides.
at Bali. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't.
It's hilarious. You came down. Oh, my ass! What's wrong with it? Are you bleeding?
It was pretty savage.
Yeah.
It was,
That's
it was on the cheek, not the
On the top.
It
But
wasn't
then-
one of them cases of the old razor blades on the water slide.
It felt like a razor blade. I'll tell you that, Raj.
Okay.
Yeah, is
Did you
it
ever hear
a
about
myth?
that?
Is it a myth or is it real?
I've never seen it. Never heard it.
Man,
But if you got sliced
hate thinking
open,
about that shit.
then odds are that pretty much everyone else coming down that same slide
Here's the
Got
thing.
is suffering the same injury.
Here's the thing, Dan.
Yeah.
You were the only one stupid enough to go down the slide.
Very skinny.
Yeah.
No meat on the bones.
Yeah.
And the ass is one of my skinniest features, I would say.
Yep.
yeah.
Not much going on back there.
No.
And it's the water slide that's had the straight drop.
Yeah,
You know, the
so
straight drop.
basically,
Yeah,
if
exciting.
you chuck a bag of bones over a cliff,
Something's
someone's going to
gonna
get their ass ripped.
Yeah.
And so where it goes from a dip to just straight out, straight, flat, so at the end of the ride, so you can flatten out and stop. That's where my back or my ass, as it were,
Yep.
connected.
So you didn't do theme park in
No theme
Da Nang?
parks. No theme parks.
Okay.
Tried to do nothing,
Okay.
to be
Okay.
honest.
How'd you go?
We
you
did
do
pretty well. We had two occasions, or 2 outings, I should say.
How long were you gone for?
10 days.
Okay. So the rest
Pretty
of the
good.
time was just
Shopping.
okay.
Eating,
and
drinking.
pissed in a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Urinating in a pool, you mean?
Or shaving your legs in a pool.
We
Oh,
found
yeah.
the nighttime swims were the way to go.
Luxurious?
Nobody in there.
Okay.
Yep.
The families they're done. They tuck it out. It's not like a Thailand young person's place.
Can
So
I just ask?
Yes.
Did you nude up like Clark W. Griswold in National Lampoon?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
would-
Come on, honey. There's no one around.
I have to put my hand up. Yes, I nerded up.
Okay,
So
good
round
on
of
you.
applause for me.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Beat me applause. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Very.
Clickety click, click clack, y'all. I dig. I dig.
You dig? You dig?
Yeah. So
Know
good
what I'm
trip.
saying?
Good trip.
Yes. So what happens is, like I was saying, the day starts. There's not many people around. The real punters are in there. The people that are staying within Hoi An are checking the place out. Then it starts to get to lunchtime, sort of influx, and then it's just raises from there as it starts to cool down. More and more people come out. But at 7 o'clock, or maybe it's like 5:36, all the buses from Da Nang, from all the big hotels.
Mm-hmm.
So your Sheridans, you got your
Hilton.
I want to say Hilton.
You've
I
got
want to
your-
say
Hyatts.
yeah.
Got your,
Start bussing in,
Yep.
and we are talking an influx of 6,000 people within an hour.
Good.
Jeepers.
And then they stay till around about 10, where this town that's their trading hours. They go, all right, shut it down. You can go to bars. There are a few bars if you're a punter.
Is this because the commies won the war?
They're still commies.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
commie. They're officially commie.
No, it's a good way to wrap the day up. These guys are up at 7:30, 8
What,
o'clock.
you wanna pull up stumps at 10 o'clock?
There's bars in the back streets and stuff, but in the old towns and around that area, it sort of shuts down.
Yeah.
Like people,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
enough.
actually anti-history after 10.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
you know, a lot of shops shut around 10 here as well. Even
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Yeah.
start. The people working didn't start at 7:38, and then work right through till 11, 10, like
It's a long day.
crazy long days, man. But so that crazy influx of people it's good atmosphere, but it's kind of going to ruin it.
What,
It's going to ruin it.
What
Too
would you
many.
say was the majority nationality of this influx? Of
Well, I don't
6,000
really
people?
see race, so I couldn't tell you what I was. Who
But
was
it
there?
was it loud Americans?
Well, if I
Was it pissed Brits? Was it
Just do the accent and we'll guess. We'll guess.
well,
You do the accent, we'll guess. Say,
I would
hello,
s-
how
I,
are you
I
today?
didn't talk to many people, so I
Okay.
don't know what kind of accent. But I would say, if I had to guess, I would say mostly Chinese.
All right, Chinese.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't do a Chinese impersonation?
I could.
I've got a,
I'm going to.
I've got a fun fact for you just on Chinese tourism. Being that my department's involved in that area. The Great Ocean Road, and more specifically the 12 Apostles, receives 2 million visitors per year, which is about 3 times more than the Great Barrier Reef.
Is it
Yep.
the penguins?
No, not
Oh,
the
the Great
penguins.
Ocean.
But the penguins is
These
actually
12
up,
apostles.
Sorry,
right
I,
up there
You're thinking
too.
of
I
Phil
blacked out.
Lyon.
I blacked out there for a second. I was thinking about Vietnam.
Yeah, that's an amazing
Is there
number.
penguins in Vietnam?
There's no penguins in Vietnam. That's an amazing number.
It all adds up.
And look, I'll say straight away, it's China's turn. They've opened up
At
the
Australia.
borders.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
No, it's travel. They've become middle class. It's time to go and travel the world. But 4 more buses, and that place would have exploded with people. Like, you wouldn't have been able to move.
But
And
the
that's the fear. Like, another 5 years where
Okay.
it's becoming very popular. Hoi An.
No, but the thing is that you don't have to worry about the Chinese tourists clogging up all of the bars, making it hard to order your next drink because they just don't drink. So
It's true. Very true.
Yeah. So all of those Aussies going over there to get spasticated, need not worry.
And
You
look,
won't have to wait too long.
I tell you what. One thing I noticed was with the Hoi An. It's not like Thailand where the boys go on a drinking tour.
Yeah.
That's just not happening there. Who's there is, families, your couples, and the major group was girls on shopping tours. Gaggles. Gaggles of them. Gaggles of girls. And
Shopping
no,
for what?
dude, well, I'm telling you that I bought a leather jacket. I bought 2 jackets. I bought
Handbag.
2 suits. I got a man bag. I got a
I
man
bought
bag.
leather pants.
But is it the
Also,
kind of-
I
is
bought
it-
leather gloves.
is it-
also bought this fantastic leather mask with a zip for a mouth.
Is it the kind of place where you buy a shoe now or a Pruda?
Oh, can we get shoe? Yeah, can we get some?
Prada and
No knockoffs.
Okay.
Tailor made.
Okay, lovely.
Everything.
What about
you-
shoes? Shoes?
Shoes. Well, the lovely English couple now living in New Zealand that we met and went out with, and they were fun. James and Andrea, big shout out. She had some shoes made, and I don't think they've quite got onto that yet. They fucked them up pretty bad.
Okay,
pretty
so you
hardcore.
can't. Yeah, they're good shoes, but you can't put your feet in them.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Well, because they're filled.
Yeah, well, they made it an inch too long, and then so she went back and renegotiated and said, "Well, I will fix and come back tonight." But they just shoved more shit in the front of the toe.
I like that.
So, and look, you can go. If you're going to go over there to shop, just spread it around. Spread it around. So, like, I've went to 4 or 5 different tailors. Make sure you give TripAdvisor reports, because one of the girls said 2 more reports, or what do you call it? Not reports.
Reviews.
Reviews. I get an extra day off.
Did you give her the old Jezbot 2.0 review?
I did.
Okay.
I said
Worst suits ever.
no, I gave her a good one.
Okay,
But,
you gave her a good one.
What does that mean?
What does that mean these days?
Well, it means she gets an extra day off. If she gets 10 reviews, she gets an extra day a month off.
Okay.
It's very important. But the
sounds like a ploy.
dongs are a funny currency.
Funny word.
Didn't
Yep.
have a dong bath this time.
You didn't go for the dong bar.
No, we're only pulling out 6 million at a time, and you'd really need 1 billion dong to have a good solid
Bath.
dong bath with it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
you'll find that you got to haggle, but send your wife in to haggle because Jezbot doesn't haggle very well. I get some off, but they can tell I'm not serious.
Yeah.
They know I'm not
you
going to
don't give
walk
a shit.
off.
Yeah. I have a professional haggler as a wife. I may have once told you the story a while back, but we went into this market in China, and I wanted to get this nice G-Star jacket, beautiful jacket, and I was like, "Oh, how much?" And she was like, "Oh, 1,500," and Chen just went, "I'll give you 75."
Right. So come with the low ball. Yeah.
And after much haggling, walking away, going, not interested. Come back. Walking away. Come back. Got it for 125 yuan.
Wow. There you go.
Which is about $40.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, the dance that goes on. It's like it's like a bird, and he's those.
Do we have
it's
to
like
do
a
the
peacock.
dance?
It's peacocking around.
This guy won't haggle.
Well, what I do was I was coming in. Okay, so 3,000 dong was what we were buying the fresh beer for, right? Which is about 20 cents for a glass of cold.
How much was the stale beer?
Well, the fresh beer is they brew it the day before.
Okay.
They've got some sort of process where it's just a really light beer. It's cold. It's clear. It doesn't give you a headache. You can smash them down, and you spend about $6.
It's yellow antifreeze.
Yeah. fresh. 3,000. So you can do it on a budget. But where was I going with that? Any ideas?
That's good. No, it's good.
Does it get you drunk?
Yeah. You drink enough of it.
Cool.
No, because every so often you have one of those ethanol cocktails.
A rack attacks or yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. No presence of police. Did not see one cop car. Did not see one uniformed policeman.
Did you see any unruly behaviour that warranted police?
Zero unruly behaviour.
Well,
Communism.
that's good.
Communism, guys.
Not a raised voice.
Is it
not
because
a rude
everybody
customer?
Everybody is the policeman.
Well, yes. There's cameras in every dirty shop, every hallway, every street corner. There's a camera.
We're watching you.
Mum and Dad, because Mavis and Bruiser came along, and they went into a tailor's, and they were standing there for about 7 minutes, and there was no one coming out, and they were just about to walk out, and a chick rocks up on her bike, and she's like, "Oh, I was just at home, and we've got cameras, so when I see someone rock up in the shop, I was having lunch. Usually I'm here, but I was having lunch. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that's good.
yeah, but it's the qualities. The men and women seem to be equal. Not in Thailand. You know what I mean?
That's communism again. Isn't
Thailand,
it? Everyone's equal.
Well,
Isn't it? Isn't that the
pretty
rule?
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
In an ideal world, that's the way it's supposed to work.
Okay.
I saw one beggar.
Beggar?
One beggar. And one of the leather ladies who made an awesome leather jacket.
Tuscadero?
Yes, that was her. She fucked up Cass's coat, or jacket. Mine was good. She had made $4,000 the day before, or took her shop.
Awesome.
So they're doing all right.
They're doing good.
It's all good.
No,
Yeah.
that's very good.
Airports can go suck a dick.
Yep.
Wow.
But apart from that, it was
Yeah.
quite a pleasant experience, and I won't be going back.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be having
Won't be
any of
going
that.
back.
No.
Well,
Nothing like getting away
Did you
from
crawl? Did
town
you
to
crawl
figure
through
out how
a?
good it is.
yeah.
When you get back, it's like this place is pretty
Have
good.
you travelled much in terms of like those particular styles of?
I've never gone third world.
No,
No.
you really
I
must
usually
go.
go to mountains or something like
So
that.
yeah,
Okay,
stream, yeah.
Yeah. Have you done the Canadas?
Not yet. No.
Have you done the?
I haven't done many. I've done Japan.
You've done the
Done New
Japans.
Zealand. I'm not very
New
well
Zealand's.
travelled.
Okay.
But
There's plenty of time. It's all right. You've been to a
God
few
bless
places.
well, there is.
I haven't been to New Zealand.
I kind of enjoy the place that I'm at.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's all right.
Do you want to be brought up to date with what you missed while you're away?
Let's hear it.
I know it's rookie of me, but
Yeah, sure. Are you going to start clicking again?
I'm going to go for a slash.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, you're privy to my
Yeah.
knowledge of stories that I'm
Okay, yeah,
whatever. Yeah. Well, it's while Jezbot was away. What happened in Melbourne,
Mm.
and it seems that at the end of your street, in
Clayton.
Well, right, yeah, in Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we're talking like, if you look at the map, his street goes down like that. The one that crosses over is the one.
The street in question.
Street in
this
question.
Story, yes.
Yes, the guys are clearing out the warehouse and
Storage-
it's a storage
storage yard.
facility.
Yep.
Clearing it out. I'm not sure of the actual circumstances, but yes, clearing it out. And come across a body in a barrel, which had been there for some time.
A barrel body.
Barrel body.
I
Body
believe
barrel.
I do know the story. I think it was a wheelie bin.
It was a bit-
Not to be
wheelie bin.
pedantic, but
Yeah, well, it's just busy, but we all know the body in the barrel. It's a body in a. It's a
Yeah.
essentially a body in a barrel.
Yeah,
we can all agree on
yeah,
that.
I agree.
The police
Who
didn't
doesn't
agree
like
on
a
that.
body in a barrel? The news loves a body in a
They-
barrel.
the news loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
so I've
yes.
told that story. We've
It's a bit
we've
concerning.
seen that story that it's right down the end of the street. Now
Mm.
it coincides with a place that you've recently
Yes.
been down to those particular warehouses to.
Well, I walk my dogs most days, and I walk straight past this this storage yard. And on one of these walks, I noticed that they were clearing them out, and there was some junk on the side. You know, they've cleared out a storage bin or whatever, and you know, you got a pram and some.
Barrels.
A bean bag.
some
and-
old barrels.
Some
So-
good hard rubbish.
Yeah, hard rubbish. So I was rummaging through it in my ute, and there was another guy had rocked up, and he was being a bit of a dick. He was or he'd been there first, and he's like, "Oh, you can't take the wheelbarrow, man. Whatever." And I went, "All right, man.
Dibs.
Whatever."
Called dibs.
Just as he had said that, the owner, I'm going to say, was going, "Oh, come in here, mate."
Murderer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
could be. He
Could
gave me
be.
his business card. Said, "Come in here, check
Was
out."
it Murder Incorporated?
Actually, I don't think he was the owner. I think
Head murderer.
I think he's just he'd had like 4 of the yards or whatever,
Okay.
and he's gone here. Take this some
Business cards.
some TV. What do you call them?
The wall mounts.
Wall mounts.
Yeah.
Got about half a dozen of them. If anyone wants to fucking buy them, hit them up on Turnstyle Records Presents Facebook page. I've sold them to you about
Free.
$10.
Yeah.
Got a few good things.
But a massive projector.
Massive projector they used to have in the planetarium, which
Oh, yeah.
is, and Drusifer did some research, her brother, and it's
That's pretty cool.
How much was it originally?
$60,000 originally, but if someone would pick it up for $50 or give me a slab for it,
It would be amazing.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Does it work?
Well, yeah, it looks like it works. It's got all the
I'm
remote.
all over that.
That's massive, dude. It's
It
like
is.
half your bedroom floor.
Really?
Yeah.
It's 2 of these card tables.
Yeah. It's huge.
Or one,
Portable.
1.5
Something about
card
it
table.
excites
You never
the
mounted-
Jesus out
Yeah,
of
I
me.
know, and
Yeah.
that's exactly why I took it. Because he's like, if you take all these brackets, you've got to take the projector. I thought, all right.
All right, I'll take that.
So he could be the murderer, yes. But when I went in there, it was dodgy. I did get a bad feeling from the place.
Because and then, so we're talking about that. I mentioned it to you the other day. Cass, your wife, was there, and she said that she regularly has a dream where she's in those particular warehouses, right?
Right.
Locked in a room, waiting to be found.
Yeah. And she's like, I
Yeah.
know, I'm down here, Jez. Come down and find me. She says she's had that dream.
So basically, she's channeling the body in the barrel.
Freak as shit.
Surely.
like it.
Freak as shit. Cass never says, "Oh, I've been having a recurring dream." Straight up and down. God bless the lass.
Yeah.
So
are
yeah,
you
she was
are you a compost fan?
I love compost.
I
What are you
wonder.
talking about? How
I
dare
wonder,
you?
Well, I'm trying to narrow down who the killer might be.
Yeah.
okay.
Because the body was found in a bin full of grass clippings,
Okay.
and from my
Jim's murders.
From my experience, no, it's the
CEO
It's
and head management of murder.
It's the introduction of the high in nitrogen grass clippings, which accelerates the composting process. So I'm wondering if the person who killed the person knew that it accelerates the composting process and thought, if I just chuck him in a bin with a whole bunch of grass clippings, he will be compost fairly quickly.
I wonder.
Or is it when you don't compost grass properly, it can get a bit of a wolf to it.
Stank.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's filled up the top, so it does get that dank. Because how could
smell?
a dead body be in a wheelie bin, untaped, and people not smell? Like, because you can smell maggots on the street when you walk past a
but
bin and it's closed.
Yeah,
and
but
you
if it's
smell
a green bin, you'd be thinking there shouldn't be rotten meat in that green bin.
And
But
secondly,
they did tell me to put the fox in the bin.
did they
Yeah.
The fox that we pulled out of his backyard.
just chuck it in the bin?
Foxy boxing.
That's what they said.
Chuck it in
They
the
said, chuck it in your bin. I said, well, come and get it. No, we don't take corpses from properties. I said, but you do from the nature strip, so can I just chuck it out on there? Is that... Anyway, we've heard this story before.
I really have.
You remember that story, boys?
Yeah, it's 5
Might have been the
episodes
episode
ago.
you missed, yeah. But what else?
Yeah, so
what else?
that's you're really upsetting. It's not good.
I'm not upset by
Especially
that.
when it's 200 meters from your own house.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm not upset from it. But it's right near the old house.
Yeah.
Which by mean I mean a house of the ladies of the night.
I see.
Yeah.
House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, very
I
close.
live in such a good area, don't
You
I?
do.
Yeah.
What else? What else happened while Jezbot was away? Has
So
anybody-
much happened.
Oh,
So
so much.
So much happened while you were away. So
Hardly wait. to
rather
hear.
than just give you the full list of everything that happened and the stories behind, I thought it's probably best to give you a choice here.
Okay.
So multiple choice.
Excellent.
Would you like a story about the revolting moment an old lady does a poo in front of kids in the middle of a supermarket aisle?
Okay. Old lady.
Option
pooing.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have to read the other options?
Oh yeah, I guess better.
Option 2, poo jogger on the run in Sydney.
Obviously, we do need to hear the other
Okay,
options
I
because
want to hear how the jogger becomes a runner within the same title.
and I'll tell you,
Sydney
I'm
jogger runs from scene pooing.
Yes. Oh, option 2. Wait.
I'm excited so
Hold-
far for story 1 and 2 because it's both got to do with poo.
The twos.
Number 3. This is a bit of a follow-on to a story earlier on in the pod world. Woman filmed shaving legs into swimming lagoon. That actually references the old story. But as I said last time, you're just fat shaming because this one's actually better looking. How do you feel about that? But option 3, and then option 4 is I have a gym update.
Okay.
A gym update. Oh, as in the Gime.
As in,
Yeah. Game.
as in the game.
Okay.
So
not
then-
not Jim's murders as Tim's.
No.
No.
Jim's.
No, my really good looking trainer.
Extremely good
And
looking.
my
Okay, so it sounds
I
like
work
it's
on-
he's telling the Jim story. He's
Well,
chosen
hold on,
first.
Tim. Hold on.
no.
Well, you started telling it.
No. I'm just giving context.
Oh, okay, yeah.
These
Up
are
to
my
you.
options. I've been away. I want to know about.
Yeah, okay, it's your birthday.
That's right.
You can do whatever you want, birthday boy.
Option 1, old lady pooing in a supermarket aisle.
Check.
Very good.
Option 2, pooper patrol.
Also
that.
very good.
Option 3, shaving legs in
Which I'd like to
yeah, I think
explore.
swimming lagoon.
Yeah.
Option 4, just a basic. I'll bring you up to speed
Okay.
on.
Well,
I think we should end with hearing about your gym, and you should
Okay.
choose one out of the three.
All right,
Because I
let's-
do want to
let's
hear
make
about
it-
your gym.
Let's make it 3 then.
All right. Well, I'll say just for continuity's sake, we'll start off with the poo story. I'd like to hear about the old lady pooing in the supermarket, please.
As do I.
Very good.
Funnily enough, as do I.
Good choice. Revolting moment. Old lady does poo in front of kids in the middle of a supermarket aisle.
We know that much.
The unidentified pooping pensioner from Russia was identified on CCTV sauntering down the store's aisle before releasing a doo-doo before getting on
Can you
with
just
her
stop there
shopping.
for a second? Do you think that they, in order to not say poo 5 times in the same story, you do have to get a thesaurus out and look up poo?
I would like to hazard a
Tim.
guess that doo-doo is not in a thesaurus.
And I would say, Tim, just
Okay, I'm just
straight
gonna
off,
fact check that.
straight off the bat, if we just wanted to go through, we wouldn't even need a thesaurus. We could just there you go, Tim. Pretty much reel off crap, dung,
Shit.
Poop.
Feces.
Okay, unlike that. I'm going to look up
Brown
thesaurus.
sausage.
I'm going to look up poo in the thesaurus.
Dookie.
Continue.
Okay, sorry. The bizarre incident was captured on CCTV cameras at an unnamed supermarket in the city of Kazan in Russia's Central Republic of Tatarstan. The footage shows
Not
a
a real
woman
place.
with a black and white dress holding a red shopping basket, but then she puts her hands behind to adjust her pants through her dress, and then she stands
It's
still
gonna
looking
happen.
ahead,
Here it comes.
and suddenly
And
a small, dark object can be seen dropping between her legs onto the floor. And without looking back, she walks off with her shopping basket, leaving the poo right there on the floor next to a man and a little girl.
Can I
who
defend the
walked
old lady
right
for a minute?
by it.
maybe she was carrying it. Maybe it was her dog was outside, and she did the right thing by picking up the poop, and
Yep.
then she dropped it
Are we sure
out
all
of her
these?
pocket.
All these pooping stories are real?
Do you want the video footage?
Um,
She can be seen stopping momentarily to check her clothes before she continues walking. According to local media, shocked shoppers soon found the feces and reported the incident to shop assistants.
What's happening to the world?
now, what's the responsibility of Gary, who's works on Register 7?
Hello, Gary.
But today he's on mopping
Nice-
duty.
nice Jack
Yeah.
Gary.
Well,
Does he have to clean this, or do you just quit your job, or is it a
Just depends
management?
where
Is
he
it a
is in-
management issue?
where he is in management, I guess the management would definitely delegate the role of cleaning that up. Like I think what they call it, refer to it as a code brown.
Yeah,
We got a
Yes.
code
got
brown.
that. All three.
Yeah.
But they don't. They don't. I think
Crisis
it's,
clean up. All three.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really think that the onus or the responsibility really lies on the person that was walking her to pick it up.
Walking
True.
her.
Yeah.
Was there somebody walking the old lady? I think she was walking herself.
If you,
Yeah.
When you're walking your
Maybe
dog,
she was. Oh yeah.
You're supposed
Maybe the
to
dog
pick it
was
up.
walking her.
who
Yeah,
knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Look, I think it's whoever's the highest up in the company who's there at that time, whoever's getting paid more, should clean up the shit.
Yeah, but that's not
Because
how the world works.
It doesn't.
No.
But I would, I'm packing shelves. I'm scanning the.
Make
I'm
sure
on the
you
register.
use a different word for poop every time you say
Okay, yeah.
in reference.
All right.
please.
When I'm cleaning up if I had to clean up the Duke, or was told to clean up the poo,
Yeah.
I would definitely quit my job before I picked up the crap.
Yeah, you'd really want to get that deuce right out of there, because I mean, you wouldn't need a stool to get to it because it's on the floor already. So
How much would they have to pay you, Tim, before you cleaned up a big pile of?
crap. They'd have to discharge a lot of money into my account. And to answer your question, shit is in the thesaurus.
Shit is in the thesaurus, as is loose stool,
Stool.
but is doo-doo.
Is doo-doo. Yeah, okay. Let's go
That
with
was
the
that was
the thing that I was
the
supposed to
thing.
do.
Oh, that's a great story, Dan. And now I'd love to hear a little bit about what was the other
The
my other
jogger.
option? The poo jogger, perhaps.
Poo jogger. Okay. You've caught me unawares.
Just in.
Okay.
Doo-doo. No thesaurus results. Correct. I'll give you that
I
one.
suspected as much.
There's dodo, an extinct bird,
Yep.
but no doo-doo.
Well, the good thing about this story is that I think this is the first time we've come across a female pooper.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
poo jogger
I
on the
dunno.
run.
Yeah, look, no,
No,
I've
I
heard
feel
about
Poo
it.
like
jogger on
the
the
first
run.
time I've come across one.
Ah.
Sydney suburb.
Well,
Well, after the Sydney poo jogger story, which we covered in quite some detail only a few short weeks ago, because everyone loves a poo story.
Sure.
Sean.
Jeremy just did an extended look into my eyes.
Oh, because he said sure and not
Sure.
Sure enough.
yeah,
It's like, what the fuck's going on?
yeah.
Sorry,
Am I on
sorry.
the right
Come
podcast
on.
or what?
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Sydney's own poo jogger, a blonde woman caught on CCTV.
Blonde woman.
Yes,
Oh.
defecating outside a Piermont bottle shop, maybe on the run
Yeah, or on the
around
runs.
the
the
inner
runs.
city
Uh-huh.
suburb.
The runs. We forgot about that
The
one.
female poo jogger, whose actions were revealed by the Sunday Telegraph, was caught at Porter's Liquor at Piermont, found a deposit in its back lane. Rumour has it that there are other locations around Piermont suffering from the same situation. Blah,
as
blah,
she,
blah, blah,
as
blah,
she
blah,
trots
told.
around town.
The story unfolded when the owners saw what they thought was a second deposit by a large dog at the back of the bottle shop on
Yeah,
Tuesday
which
morning.
very well could have been a large dog. How pretty was this girl? She could have been a large
You're going
dog.
into bat for it
Okay.
based on the fact you heard she was blonde haired.
Yeah, that's right. She sounds all right to me.
Yeah. That's,
I want to know, can
You're
you
part of
can
the
you
problem,
jump
I
out of
think.
this story for a minute and just jump into the leg shaving story just
yeah,
for a
that's
second?
true.
Let's
Okay.
just jump into that. Was she blonde?
Well,
Can you see? Because you got a picture there.
Mm.
So previously, I don't know if you've privy to the story, but is it right for a lady to shave her legs
Or
in
a
the
man.
hotel pool?
In a public swimming pool.
Yeah, while people are swimming,
Absolutely not. Go fuck
shaving them.
yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, right?
Definitely.
So go fact yourself.
Go fuck
but you're quite willing to walk up to a fatty boomba and go, "This is totally inappropriate."
yeah, are you?
But
or-
would
or-
you do the same thing to a hot little razzmatazz?
I'll probably be more inclined to do so.
Okay,
I don't
you
know, maybe
I-
not. I'm pretty non-confrontational when it comes to like basic bland civil matters. You know, if it's not really affecting me adversely, then I try not to get up about it. But
Okay.
at the
well,
same time, that's a public health issue. That's not a sexist
You could
thing,
go
and
up
it's
to
not
her.
a waitist
You
thing.
could go
It's
up to her
like-
and sing "Enough is enough is enough."
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
if
that
you had
could
a
be
good
your
enough
theme
song and a little bit of a dance.
It's a good in. I would think you'd be more inclined to
Yeah.
approach the blonde hot chick
Yeah.
shaving her legs in the swimming pool.
And really,
'Cause
any
that's-
opportunity to break into song.
That's
That's
right,
true.
spontaneous song.
But
That's
can I
right.
tell you what? Whilst I was in Vietnam, here's something that really got me up my goat.
Yeah.
And the thing that sets me off is polluters.
Oh, definitely.
So
this-
cars,
straight away. Oh no, like
factories.
no, I should
open
say no, no.
fire, garbage burning,
I'll take it back.
Single-use plastics.
Litterers,
straws. Oh,
Not,
yeah.
not pollution.
Yes.
Litterers.
That's avoidable.
Yes.
Flicking ciggies. Go ahead, smoke, but just be thoughtful about your butts.
Yep.
Think about your
any
butt.
kind of.
I
anything
imagine, however, that Vietnam is a lot like China, where every single person plus the dogs smoke.
Yeah.
No, look,
Yeah.
I've got to
The
tell
smoking
you.
dog.
I've got to tell you.
No,
Smoking is on the decrease.
well, that's
It was
welcome development.
not that many people smoking.
Okay.
Okay.
I've got to tell you, I was very impressed. So maybe it's the type of person that's going to Hoi An. I don't know. It's more of a shopping place, family. There's not a lot to do there apart from eating at restaurants. You can't smoke in restaurants. You know, the people that live there are super healthy, all organic.
Okay.
But this woman, we're in a taxi. We just found out that they fucked up Cassie's leather jacket. So, and it was hot, it was humid, and so we were at that level where it was kind of like, jeepers, gee willikers. So
Sounds
It's
like
all
you're living
just
like
not
the
a good-
Kardashians.
I'm just a
So
little.
the driver was driving us back, and we just found out that the guy got our jacket. You know,
yeah.
What's his name?
So I pulled out
The
6
tailor.
million dongs. I had a bunch of dongs in my pocket.
As the night goes on, the taxi drivers don't want to pick you up more and more because they don't want the short trip to the hotel. They want the trip back to Da Nang or these
Make that
further
money.
jobs. Make
Take 'em
that
home.
money. So we managed to get into this green taxis that are supposed to be metered taxis, and they're supposed to pick you up. So this guy, we managed to fandangle our way into the taxi. Finagle? Any words?
Why not?
A thesaurus out
For the
there?
bank, yeah.
That's doo-doo.
I haven't heard it before, but let's
Jesus.
go with it. That was aggressive.
Yeah. So you're in the taxi.
So we're in this taxi, and he's on 2 mobile phones. One's his mobile phone and the other one's the company phone. Right? It's on 2 phones.
Buy, sell, buy, sell. This guy's a real mover.
And we say, take us to La Siesta. And he goes, no,
that's in Mexico. Yeah.
do not understand. That's the name of the hotel.
That's
Check it
going to
out.
cost a bit.
Yeah.
He says, type it into the phone. Don't show me the map. Type it into the phone. He's looking down. He's sort of edging forward. He's not really paying attention. We type it in. He goes, a 150 dong. Like he names the price instead of going off the meter. And I said, nah, man, it's supposed to be on the meter. I said, fuck it, just do it. It's like $6 or something. I don't know why I'm being a dick about the $6, but
You bastard.
You bastard. It's late. Well, let's get this guy. So all right. And so he's putting his phone away as he's sort of accelerating, and he's sort of mounted the curb and hasn't put his handbrake on, and it's just backed into, like, rolled backwards, and then backed into a family of 4 on their little scooter bike.
Oh.
Little, 13-month-old kid, crunchity crunch, and he keeps driving.
Oh. A hit and run.
A hit and run.
150 dong, huh?
So I'm shouting, Cass and I shout out, stop. And he's like, no, that's fine. It's like, no, fucking stop, man.
No, here's my business card. I'm a murder manager. This is my job.
This is the only time I raise my voice apart from on the plane, which we won't get into. But, so I was like, open the doors, man, because I got the central locking. So he's like, no. And I was like, open the fucking door. And I've let myself out, and we've gone back to the car, onto the accident, and it's like, it's him, pointing at this guy, and I'm like, oh man, that was full on. And we just start to walk off, and this taxi pulls up, and a lady opens the door, throws 3 cups of empty, like, juice out, closes the door, and they keep driving.
Well, on the scene of
The scene of the crime. Just
littering.
two different
incidents.
Things that really
Right?
get your goat.
And I...
Oh no, we've got a Jeremy tsunami
Did
coming.
yeah, he's going to run down the street fucking Terminator 2 style.
The thing is, like you're saying about the hot chick shaving her legs, and it's like, when you see something that is your breaking point, you just... It doesn't matter what they look like.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have mattered what that person was.
Yeah,
looked like.
she's not going to get a hot pass on that one.
No, and so I looked at one of the local street vendors, saw the whole thing, and he was going, "Oi!" shouted out as I'm shouting out, "Oi!" And I look at him, and he looks at me, and we're like, "Do we do something about this? Should I pick up the cup and open the taxi door and throw it back in to the taxi?"
Threw the Bette Midler off The Simpsons.
Do you think I would have ended up?
What'd she do?
She grabbed... Someone threw a can out a window and she chased him
on
down.
the
Threw
freeway.
Threw the can back in.
Do you
and
think-
they got
This guy's got form doing the Terminator and chasing people down. The only problem is that usually when he finally arrives, they've got 2 kids in the back and they're sitting there cowering, looking quite frightened.
Yeah, and then Jeremy
And he goes,
rocks up.
and
Then Jeremy rocks up. All pooped. Too pooped to
Well, I tell you,
you,
I could have caught them because the traffic's getting so bad in Hoi An at that time of night that
callback.
something has to be done.
Yep. What? Kill them all? Kill the commies.
all the footpaths are filled up with
Isn't that what we always do?
motorbikes.
Let's just kill the commies.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the poop.
No.
I think
We
we've-
passed.
That's
the-
not an official
passed
point
the
of view of
poop.
the escape potters either, is it?
No.
No.
God bless you.
It's just human.
If
Just
you
humour.
can't, yeah, it's just human humour.
It wasn't Australia.
If you can't take the joke, get off the podcast.
We had a massive communist party before,
I wouldn't say massive,
but it was a movement, wasn't it?
there was a brief movement.
Do you reckon we'll ever go back?
We never went there. There was a little movement in the 60s that was a token gesture.
Going back to what Jezbot missed, did you have anything that you noticed this week that Jezbot would have missed out on, or is that a non-observational
You missed nothing
notes?
this week, mate. It was a good week to go.
Okay.
There was
week
a
to go.
rain event, a heavy rain event.
It was very
there
cold.
was.
I
Yeah, there
hear.
was
Lot of
heavy
rain.
rain.
Oh, and there was a windy event too.
Much wind, yeah.
Well,
Had a
didn't-
blackout in the middle
Saw a
of the
few
day.
gazebos around the place.
Actually, the wind knocked the power out here,
Mm.
and I just went into instant, sat on the couch, and went, Oh, I could probably have a nap. Because I had nothing else to do. Because all of my work, everything that I do involves electricity, and my batteries are flat on my phone. I'm not going outside because it's windy.
Not exactly going to pull out the Lego set.
No, not exactly. But I just went, well, I guess I could have a nap. And then the power came back on. I went, well, back to work. I guess I could go back to work.
Pulled out the iPad and watched Netflix.
Yeah.
No
Fully charged.
internet because the power's cut out.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
But you could have done a hotspot on your phone.
Apocalypse.
No,
How
the
long
phone
do you
was
think
going
you,
dead.
How long do you think you could last?
I was going to be asleep in 15 minutes. If
Yeah,
that's what
okay.
your real question is.
When the water goes out in our street, it happens sometime, but they're renewing the pipes this month actually. So that's
Same
that's a
thing's
good
happening
story.
in our streets.
It's a good story. It's a good result.
So more mice at your house.
When the water goes out, it takes about 5 minutes before you realise, oh shit, I can't
gonna
wash
die.
my hands. I can't flush the toilet. I can't drink. I can't.
I think we'd
I've got-
fade pretty quick.
I think about 2 days. If everyone's water went out, 2 days.
Oh, that'd be a bit of strife.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of
would.
strife.
It's getting ugly.
There would.
We
What are we doing about that? Have we got some kind of thing in place? Like, because I was away in England when there was the big gas thing. Something blew up.
about 10 years ago, the gas plant in Victoria blew up.
Oh, there was a
So-
giant gas shortage.
Everyone,
yeah, and I was
with,
away the whole time. When
So
I
there was
when I
a-
got back, everyone was like, "Oh my god, it was
more of the
horrible! It's
hot
fucking
water.
horrible."
There was cold showers for a long time.
That's
there.
exactly what I was going
Fuck.
to say. It sort of divided you between people who have gas, hot water, and people who have electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My parents had electric.
yes, and so guess who did not have one cold shower that entire crisis?
Me,
Got
because I
2
was
thumbs.
overseas.
This
Yeah,
guy.
This guy. So,
doomed in the apocalypse. But apart
doomed
from
in the
that,
apocalypse.
Yeah.
But
we're
I
resourceful because we've watched 10 seasons of The Walking Dead.
true.
Yeah, but it goes really badly for all.
Murder
those people.
first, ask questions later.
That's right.
No, murder first, sip water later.
Oh, that's news of this week. It has been confirmed that Rick Grimes is leaving the series.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
So he's
and,
going to die.
And I'll tell you who's taking over as captain. My captain,
Who?
the guy with the crossbow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
They're signing him up
It's
to
not
be
really
leader.
leader material.
Material.
Man, he rides a motorbike.
What
he
about
has
the
leather.
dude?
He has a crossbow.
What about the
Yeah.
dude with the tiger that pretends as
He's-
he's
isn't
a
he- no, he
ye
died.
oldie,
Dude.
ye oldie ging?
Are you up to date with the episodes?
Yeah,
He dead.
he's not dead.
He dead.
Spoiler. I'm not up to date.
He dead.
This is a problem with series that have too long a gap.
Spoiler.
I think
Everyone
the
knows.
lion ate him.
Whatever. Like we know he was going to die. Everyone's going to die. Yeah. Sorry,
Everyone
Dan.
dies.
No, that was
Too
it.
too long a gap in between series. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Rick and Morty. It's been nothing's going to come out to 2019.
Yeah, but then they'll do like 100 episodes, so don't worry about it.
Well, what
So,
about Game of Thrones?
What about it?
Well, it's still a year off. It's been a year. It's another year. And we'll only get like 8 episodes.
With sexy results.
Very sexy.
So I wanted to arc back to one of your little points from Science My Science a few weeks ago. Short enough, sorry, because nobody can see me point.
No.
Could have been pointing at anyone.
Basically an audio medium.
Basically, you were commenting on the fact that the chocolates overseas have not got the additive, which they put in Australia, which stops them from melting here.
Mm.
You aware of that, Danoz?
I wasn't aware of that.
So one of our loyal listeners, Matt Wheeland, was listening and put together a care package from the UK,
Whelan.
which
Well
I
done.
have. Which
Well
I have
done,
here.
Matty.
Yeah, big clap for
Yeah,
Matty.
big shout out.
He's actually in the country at the moment.
Just like a man of action, you know.
So what I wanted to do
He's a
was
doer.
a live, not a live on air kind of thing, but I wanted to kind of work out a way that we can use this to the pod's advantage, right? So this is the stash that he sent us for comparison.
Oh my god.
It's like a full-on show
Look
bag.
at
right?
that treasure trove.
Okay, so in here, and oh man, these are so nice. So in here, we've
My
got.
heart's palpitating.
So in here we've
Because
got.
usually, Sean, you're the guy that brings the chocolate.
Well, I did, but I've got a bit of chocolate envy here now. There's no way I'm going to pull out my stash.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna
There's no
whimper
way
in
I'm going to pull
comparison.
out my
Well, my
rod,
little
chocolate
bueno
rod.
doesn't hold a candle to this selection. I'll tell you what.
Well, so I wanted to work out. I don't want to just sit here gobbling them going, they really do taste good. So I was thinking, like, the best way to do this is probably to get some women in, and we should do a blind test. And they.
Now, what do you say?
It's still about
what do you
chocolate.
say?
Women.
Women.
Because women, they like chocolate and that.
Is that
right?
racist?
Is it I think it might be a stereotype that we don't need to.
Alienate.
Well,
No.
we don't need to.
Okay, so I want to get some girls in here, right? So the pod needs to.
So your daughter and her friends,
Yeah, okay. That's
because I only know women. Tim.
okay. So women in here. Can't say that. Shut up, Jeremy.
Non-gender specific.
No, I want to get the girls in here.
Couple of
Our
your girl
wives.
mates.
You've got a
Yeah.
Jess.
All those
you've got
people
a
that are
Cass, I've got
reluctant
an
to
ass.
get inside the pod.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we've got here Tunnocks caramel wafer biscuits.
Okay, a biscuit I've never
They're an
heard
old
of, and I'm
favourite. Yeah.
looking
Are they an
forward
old
to eating
favourite?
it.
They are.
It's got it's very British. There's the British lion, you know that lion that's always, and he's flying his flag, and it's a Tunnocks. There's a very 1940s-esque boy with rosy cheeks on the front, and you get 4 of them.
They're a Liverpool favourite.
Oh, we've got the double
The
decker.
Scousers. Oh, look at that. Double decker.
Double
That's
decker.
a classic.
We've got your crunchy.
We all know what a crunchy
So we can
looks like.
compare the crunchies.
That's a good draw.
You
Direct
got your
comparison.
Cadbury's Dairy Milk.
Okay,
Yep.
direct comparison, yes.
Right. You got your Dairy Milk Marvelous Creations.
Your more dairy milk. So these legit.
Yeah, these are great.
Can I ask how much Matt Whelan's making? Because
Okay, no. Okay, so this is the thing, right? He said, now
it's a
send.
lot of chocolate.
Now you send me something, so I'm like, all right, I'll send you a care package.
Snow
back.
globe.
Definitely.
No, I sent him his snow globe. But this
do
cost
these
him
have to
about.
be quintessentially Australian things that
Well,
send back?
we can compare Lint, we can compare the Dairy Milk, and we can compare the Crunchy, the Aero Bar.
I think you can compare the sherbet that's over there.
Oh, there's that orange sherbet.
Yes, it is. It's Fudge Fingers.
Oh, they're great.
It's the Dip and Dab.
Oh, look out. Different dabs.
What's this one? Neville's. Sorry, Revels. Yeah,
Not to be confused with Neville's.
not to be confused with it. Lion Bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
heard
the
of that?
Rebels are good too.
Do you think on the line bar we're going to be able to taste the difference on these?
that looks like a Yorkie to me. Is that a Yorkie?
That's a Yorkie
Definitely
bar.
is a Yorkie. They're amazing.
That's the original, right there. Another double decker. Right.
Okay.
So I was thinking we should really turn it into a game. Should we do a blind taste test and then have a bowl of
100%.
one of
I love
each
where you're
and
going
see if
with
the
this.
girls can pick? Because girls are aficionados of
Chocolates.
Chocolate.
Yes. I love them.
They like the movie with
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Do you want to see the photo of Johnny Depp I took at the airport?
Is that the one
When he's-
with all the sausages in his mouth?
Sausage. That was pretty funny.
Right.
No, it's
Wasn't that you?
Yes.
Okay.
Brilliant.
when you blow up Johnny Depp's face to poster size.
To jizz, yeah.
You really get to see the lines on the guy's face, and
Oh man,
he's not
Not
doing.
line shaming a celebrity.
he's
though.
line shaming
He's turned
celebrity.
into Who magazine.
Yeah.
He's just not doing so well. And
Okay.
Yep.
it's all right.
Well,
there you
with
go.
all those sausages in his mouth,
I'm zooming up.
That's
There's Johnny Depp. I know it's a visual medium, but
that looks like one of his costumes.
he's looking very, very fake.
old.
Yeah, well, looks
Like,
alright to
um,
me.
He looks
Yeah, he looks
fine.
alright.
What are you talking about? He looks all right. He looks better than all of us.
Yeah, he's
Jeremy's got
channeling his
very,
inner,
very high expectations for his Johnny Depp.
He's no chocolate.
likability.
He's no chocolate. Johnny Depp is what I'm saying.
Yeah, true. But you know, like
but
a
in
little bit
most
of
Johnny Depp movies, he's wearing extensive makeup, eye makeup.
soft lens.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Edward Scissorhands. I'm thinking Willy Wonka. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
he was an
that
absolute wonker in that
pirate,
movie.
pirate fucking
Lots of makeup.
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, pirate.
Let's not throw any shade on Johnny Depp. It's
not
my
Johnny
fault.
Bash.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
So you
but just
back
have a
to
look
the-
at that photo because that's Johnny
Yeah,
Depp.
he
as
looks
well.
like he looks
He
like the
looks-
fucking
just look up
local
John-
crack dealer down at Franger.
No, he looks like Max Headroom.
Oh, it does look like Max Headroom. You're right. Have a Coke,
Now-
and smile.
Sorry to interrupt
Okay.
you there, Tim, but I do have a gift for you.
Okay.
Representing the whole Turnstyle Records presents the Escape Pod podcast.
Okay. I get to unwrap it on
you
behalf of the podcast.
Yes.
Okay,
So there you go.
Jeremy's just passed me a box, and I've got it
I
in
did
my
get this
hand
from
here. Just trying-
Hoyen. I thought
Oh yeah, give us the old.
clickety click clack.
And I'm trying to get this out of here without.
And Danoz, you did just mention this just in the last little segment.
Here we go. It's a Hoyan. What do you call them?
It's a snow
Snow
globe.
globe.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Hoyan snow globe. Does it snow in Hoyan?
I don't think it's ever snowed
Can it
there.
snow in 100% humidity? Because that's 100% humidity
rain.
inside of there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's rain.
It's quite sparkly.
Yeah, that's what 100% humidity looks like, guys.
Yep. Water.
Big glass
and what's in there, Tim?
There is a little sort of hut, temple-esque
Or would you say a bridge?
bridge style. Would you call that a bridge? Looks like a little.
That looks like an establishment.
Sure does.
Mm-hmm.
No, pretty sure it's
the bridge over.
Actually, give us a look at this thing.
Okay, you gave me the wrong one. Is it a bridge?
100% the bridge.
Okay, well,
It's a bridge.
Yeah. It's
a
an
bridge
old
that looks
bridge.
like a house.
It's about 1,000-year-old bridge. That one, you can walk over it if you ever go there. And I thought, why not add to our snow globe collection? And if you are travelling overseas and you would like to send us a snow globe, please send it to Turnstyle Records Presents
Yeah, we haven't done that since the early episodes.
Snow Globe
Episode
action.
22.
Well, I didn't
30.
know what to get you, and I just thought
It's great. It's fantastic.
get a
Great.
snow
What
globe.
else? I'm going there in like 3 or 4 weeks.
You're going to Thailand.
I saw plenty.
It's different.
Isn't the other side? It's pretty much the same.
It's different.
I saw plenty of Spider-Man toys, and I thought they
Yeah.
were all coming to Mitago's way.
Oh, no, I don't want crawling Army Spider-Man.
With an M16.
With an M16.
When was the last time you saw Spider-Man with an M16?
Saturday morning cartoons. They were usually pretty lame. It's great.
I've got a thing that I noticed.
Mhm.
Every strip of shops, every supermarket, locale where they have a group of shops, there's always a picture framer.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who's
Okay.
framing all these pictures?
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Why the need? There's lots of stores, that I'd see. You'd
Yeah,
probably see more frequently than
You'd
picture
think that
framers.
there's, with the rise of the iPhone, people are printing a
Less-
lot less photos.
Less prints. Less
prints, therefore equal less frames being needed.
Every suburb, like high earning demographics, lower socio-economic demographics. It's not just rich areas that have acquiring all bits of art and whatnot. Like it's just taken me by surprise.
Sure, the price
Once I
point-
noticed it,
Have you ever actually been into a framing shop and got a quote?
no.
Yeah.
It's fucking expensive.
It's so expensive
Really?
that
Dan's
I don't know
had an
how they fucking survive.
Yep.
I have no idea. Very expensive.
I actually went into a picture framer's establishment.
I didn't think this
not
was a
so-
relatable story, but apparently
not so
everyone's
long
had
ago.
some issues with some fucking framers, dude.
Yeah,
Boys,
I want to get this one framed up.
Holy
I'm
shit.
thinking,
You've
thinking
cracked the
French,
case, Sean.
French provincial look with that sort of
1920s.
distorted white type frame. How much? $300.
Whoa.
Yeah. Tell him he's dreaming.
Jesus. All right, I'll take 2. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I can afford that.
Yeah.
Well, I buy all my frames from IKEA.
Yeah, so do I. Look
Black
around,
frames.
Look around, John. Being
Yeah.
surrounded.
Put a nice photo in it. You're supposed to be looking at the photo, not the frame. Or would
You're
you
supposed
say,
to
Dan,
know.
that
You're
that's
supposed to
not...
look at.
frames.
You're not supposed to look at the mantelpiece while you're stoking the fire. You always get those two confused.
Yeah.
Just like oils ain't oils. Frames
Ain't
frames.
frames.
ain't frames.
Well done.
Yep.
Well, you think it's a special touch if you go into the whole effort of taking a photo and putting it in a frame. Why not?
Make it
Do it properly.
marvelous. Make it
Yes.
marvelous.
Yep.
Absolutely
Marvelous.
marvelous.
Do you want to recite your marvelous poem?
No, I don't. MARVELLOUS.
Please, just give us one verse.
Yeah. No, don't.
No.
Could you?
Welcome back here to the Adelaide Oval in the SCG. Doesn't matter where you are. Down under in Australia this summer. Because when it's summer in Australia, if you don't like cricket, I can tell you it's a real bummer that, because cricket is the #1 game in town.
Thanks, Dan.
No
Thank you.
worries.
It was.
It was.
Tim just
Balls
loves that for
hampering.
some
I
reason.
just love it. No, it's like when Adza does his little spiel.
Oh, when he come to where did he grow up?
No, his sister made him memorize this sequence of words. Tiki tiki tabi. It's so hilarious that it gets to a point where it just becomes so funny that just my stomach just fucking hurts. And then Vanessa's also got one that she says from time to time. But I can't remember.
I'm sure it's racist as well.
No, it's just
We'll
like
have to get her in the pod.
Ricky Tiki. She would. No, she won't want to do it.
I know one that starts with "Inny Minny Mink Monk Chink Chonk Chow."
Yeah, don't do that one.
No, and that is like comes straight up from the.
Don't make me edit this episode, Jeremy.
Like, I'm not going to say it. I know of it. It exists.
Okay.
But it's horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those old rhymey things come from a age
A
gone.
donk place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Quick little thing. I remember you mentioned a couple of weeks ago, Dan, about the MyGov
Yeah.
health, the health records, permanent health records. Well, that there's a chance to opt out of that if you choose to do so, for whatever reason. If you don't like the idea of all your records being held in one spot. Not that it would interest many people, but those sort of things, they can be apparently accessed by police without a warrant and things like that. So just so you know, there is a way to opt out of it. You've got 30 days from this recording date to opt out of it, and if you don't, then you'll be included in the system indefinitely.
Okay.
I missed
think
that.
it's
And
not
fucking hell, what's going to happen?
I just think
Okay.
it hasn't been advertised too heavily that you can opt out of it, and I think it's sort of not that I think there's anything to probably gain for opting out of it. I don't know, but just
I reckon if you've got a mobile phone, you can pretty much be on the government health list. Or the,
Yeah.
Well, you have to get an iPhone, otherwise you're not on the list.
I think there are definite potential benefits to
Communism.
having your electronic records accessible by multiple medical practitioners.
Yeah, I have to agree just on the health thing. If I'm somewhere up in Queensland and I wig out for some reason, it'd be nice for them to know that I'm O negative.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Positive.
that you were from Melbourne.
And I'm from Melbourne.
I'm from Melbourne.
And I've had this and that and whatnot. I think it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go okay.
Just on health for a second. I need to give you a quick update on my gym membership.
Oh, yeah? How's it going?
It's going well to a degree.
Okay.
I'm still going.
Sounds like you're
on a Tuesday. It's going well on a Tuesday. That's the only day.
No. I have received a few more rounds of supportive text messages from my my trainer, which is just keeping me committed to the cause. But
Some more text messages.
you know how
You're doing really well.
Yeah.
I'm in the toilet right now.
Great.
Oh, sorry, because I'm in my office.
Great work on those shoulder raisers.
So she's she's still texting you great work on the shoulder
Did you
raisers.
know that, Sean?
Yes.
His personal trainer sends him motivational texts while he's working out.
that's pretty good.
Is it?
That's pretty good.
You're doing really well. Where are you right now?
Hold on, I gotta get this.
Yeah.
It's working for me, but I've got something to concede. I was getting all of these compliments on my shoulder raisers, and I'm going, I'm doing good work here.
Look at these guns.
Guess where I went this morning?
The physiotherapist.
Chiropractor.
To the
Osteo. It's a gynecologist. GP.
You're
no,
accountant.
no.
Proctologist.
I've
Dentist.
Mechanic?
Eye specialist.
I've
Baker.
already been to the doctor. So today I went and had ultrasounds and X-rays done on my shoulder.
Oh no, he's pulled himself he's done himself a mischief.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
done himself a rotator cuff I can already tell. 'Cause I know he's got bursitis. He's got bursitis.
I've got bursitis,
and he's
I've
got
done
a
my rotator cuff.
I know exactly where he come from because that's how I roll when I work out. I try to impress everyone. And I break my shoulder.
So it's not fat guy disease.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mate, could I just say
is
this one word or two words? 3 years.
Oh, really? What's
3
it
years
called
to
again?
To get better.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Bursitis of something.
I've got bursitis, but I used a condom.
It's an inflamed bursa. And a rotator cuff.
Yeah, it's well. Actually, it's probably not going to be that long for you because I have to use my shoulders every day. I move my arms up and down rapidly.
Well, I'm
all
committed
day.
to. He's a total
forearms
wanker.
are massive.
He's a tiger.
But you, Dan, possibly, if you don't agitate it, you could get done in 6 to 9 months. Get some PRP, some plasma replacement therapies.
Apparently, I can get an injection. I can get an injection straight into the bursa.
Yeah, but you don't go and get.
Isn't the bursa the guy that looks after all the money
Maybe.
at an RSL?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sure.
I think you're onto
Okay.
something there.
I think you're getting ripped off.
And a school.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled by the cortisone injection because what all that does is
Mask the pain.
and then you'll go back to the gym, and then you'll crank out 10 for.
Well, look,
you'll crank out 20 for 15
Well,
20 for 12.
This is the problem I find.
12 for 4.
because you can't feel your shoulders, and you'll do yourself an even bigger mischief.
Yeah.
This is the problem I am wrestling with. I need to keep working on the guns because my trip is like less than 3 months away.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
So,
And so you're
So
going
no,
more
what-
singlet action, and so
Why
I'm going
don't you
no shoulder action.
Why don't you go, no guns,
No,
no,
no, but when-
guns.
No,
but,
all about the guns.
Go the guts
No
and the
shoulders.
guts and
I'm
the
saying when you're
crunches and the lifts.
when
and
you're
the-
away, it's going to be singlet on, so you want to accentuate your guns, the pythons.
Yeah.
So not working on a 6-pack. You're not working on the 8-pack. Is
Yeah.
what I'd be going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're working
2
on the
tickets to
Two-pack.
the gun show.
He's just working on a 2-for-1 deal. Not a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Oh look!
Well, look, that's
Jesus
fantastic.
Christ.
Well, we hope the best
It's not
for
fantastic.
you. No, it
It's
sucks,
fucked up.
man. You just want to get in there and get it
fucked up.
done and fucking get the fuck out of there.
Get on that treadmill, man, and get.
Fucking you get on the treadmill.
Okay,
See,
no,
yeah.
you get on the. I'll get on the treadmill. Can I get on it?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you get on it too, Shaunos.
I'm
But
incapacitated.
Yeah,
okay,
Sean
right
is,
now.
No, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was wondering why
Most
you
of the
weren't
time.
wearing any pants. It's weird. I'm sitting here the whole time. It's really weird. But that's pretty much the show there, guys. Well,
Yeah.
welcome back. Happy 40th.
Thanks, guys.
Happy
Thanks everyone out there. Thanks for all your lovely messages on Facebook after Cassie said to everyone it was my birthday.
Yeah. Now I will say, if you are out there and you do need to take a dookie, find yourself a toilet or find yourself a mischief.
Yeah, and if you're going to take a deuce, make it in a toilet.
Make it snappy.
And if your good times involve excrement, keep it somewhere private.
And if you have loose stool, run towards the toilet.
There you go. There you have it.
great advice.
Good advice. Good advice. This has been Turnstyle Digital Presents The Escape Pods. I am Timmy Taco.
I'm Jezbot.
By the way, thanks again, Matty Whelan, for that chocolate.
Yeah, big ups. Thank you very much.
And I'm Danoz.
Pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And mission completed.
Who are you? 1 pod left. And 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod. What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape puzzle sounds really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should look out. Goodbye.